Yo, yeah, ho, ho, yeah, ha, ha, ho. What's up? What's really good, folk? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. That there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. How's everybody doing on what was a rainy Monday, first of the month? So cash your checks and get up. It's the first of the month. This rainy, ugly October 1st of 2024. We're in October already. My goodness gracious. Quick shout outs to Tough Sports, the Madden Gamer League, where the games are broadcasted on Twitch, as well as Heather's Craft Haven. My sis from another miss. How's everybody doing today? What are we going to talk about today? Oh, my goodness. We'll recap Monday Night Football. The two games. We had a doubleheader. We had the Titans and the Dolphins. Sorry, Aaron. Aaron ain't going to be on here tonight because Aaron's fighting a cold. He just knew his team looked like garbage and don't want to show his face. You know. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm messing with you, man. But and then we had Detroit and Seattle, which was a really fun game to watch. And I got a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't watch that game till like 3:30 in the morning because I was tired last night. Nigga, I was tired last night. I'm dead ass serious. I was asleep before 9:30. I think I may have been asleep. I may have been asleep before 9 o'clock. I ain't bullshitting. I was tired. I was beat. And I needed to get some rest. But then I got up at 3:30 in the morning and I'm all refreshed and shit. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, damn, it's 3:30 in the morning. I still got another 3 hours before I really got to be up. So I watched the Lions and the Seahawks, fell back asleep at 5:30, woke up again when it was time for me to get up, just tired all the fuck over again. You know, but anyway, what it do, Tony?
Yo, what's up?
Ain't nothing much, man. But what are we gonna talk about today?
I don't know, but I got a debate to attend in a little bit.
Hey man, if you're gonna watch the debate, go ahead
And
watch.
I had to pop my head in here to I don't give a damn about Carl Anthony Towns. I don't think that moved the needle, but the Mr. Dikembe Mutombo and Mr. John Amos.
John Amos.
Yeah, Kansas City Mac, bruh.
You know that's how
That was my first TV dad, bruh. That was my first TV dad.
Hey, that's how it goes though. We lose them in threes because Pete Rose passed too.
That's why I was calling you last night because I had a simple question for you. Do you think they'll put him in now that he dead?
Oh yeah, they're gonna put him in because baseball's been getting trashed all day, and rightfully so. Oh, I'm a trash baseball my goddamn self. And it ain't just over the Pete Rose thing, because baseball is the most hypocritical, full of shit sport. That's why I don't fuck with it no more. Now, I say that, what's on my television? It's playoff time now. So, yeah, I got baseball on TV now. But I don't rock with baseball the way I used to. I used to be just as dedicated to baseball as I was to football and basketball. But they lost me. And I will explain that in a while. And it's really not even because of the Pete Rose thing, but it falls in line with that category. But what are we going to talk about? We'll go over Monday Night Football. Definitely talk about NBA training camp. I definitely hit this Pete Rose section. And then I'll probably be solo by this point because Tony want to go watch the debate. No problem. I'm not watching it other than that, first of all, how's your day, sir?
I mean, it is going.
What up, Lomar? What up, homie? Okay, well, let's dive right into it. First game, we're going to get this out the way quick. And Aaron said he has a cold. For the Dolphins, the MVP might be Tua. The most valuable player of the league might be Tua. Because the Miami Dolphins are horrible. They are god awful. They're horrible. They're so bad. I've been hearing questions about whether Tyreek Hill should request a trade back to Kansas City. I mean, that's not going to happen. But the Chiefs are horrible. They started Tyler Huntley last night, didn't make a difference. The Tennessee Titans smacked up the Miami Dolphins, and they better get Tua back fast because their season's about to go down the toilet. Their season is about to go down the toilet. Did you watch any of that Titans Dolphins game?
No. No, because I had a feeling it was going to go that way. I mean, they fast and they fasted everything else. Fast at receiver, fast at running the ball. They're going to be fast going to last place in their division. and, and, and that's it. And so speed don't mean nothing if you ain't nobody to get you the ball. They need it. They need to be on. And it's scary to say this, but they need to be on speed dial calling even Tannehill.
That's what I thought they were saying. Tannehill after Tua got hurt.
Yeah, so they didn't. So I mean, hey, maybe they feel like they can weather the storm.
Instead of Tannehill, they brought in Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
I would honestly, I would be trying to call Carolina to see what you would give up for Bryce Young. Be honest with you, I would try to get Bryce Young because Carolina, it's not going to happen for him there. It's not going to happen for him there. This is another, it's amazing how quickly quarterbacks are ruined in the NFL because teams are impatient. I was watching Chris Carter talk about that this morning. It's amazing how impatient organizations have gotten with these young guys. They're throwing these young guys out there who aren't ready. But then you get the CJ Stroud, like I said last week, then you get the CJ Stroud, then you get the Jaden Daniel, and people want to replicate because it's such a copycat league. But the majority of the young rookie quarterbacks ain't ready. They're not ready to be in the to be a starter off the bat. Most of them aren't. So if I'm Miami, I would be calling to see what we could do about Bryce Young. And because I believe that if Tua gets one more concussion, I think his career is over.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I would me personally, if I was his family, that point would probably be now.
He said in an interview with Dan Le Batard, his mother said that 2 years ago.
Yeah, because he just some people are just prone to get their bell rung.
He can't take a hit.
And they just can't take a hit. And so that next hit, that might do you for the rest of your life. So it ain't worth it. You already got generational wealth. It's not like you bitching up, I mean, it is what it is. That's my take on it. I walk away now.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, but again, I agree with you, but I wouldn't. But it's it's hard to tell an athlete that. So, but it is what it is. Now, let's get to the exciting game. This wasn't a fun game. Like I didn't watch. I don't know if you heard what I said earlier before I brought you on the stage. I didn't watch the game because that's why I answered. That's why I missed your call. I was asleep, bro. I was dead tired last night. I was asleep early, so I woke up at 3:30 in the morning, and I had recorded the Seahawks and the Lions. What a fun game to watch. I mean, if you like offense, if you like a shootout, what a fun game to watch. The Detroit Lions beat the Seahawks 42-29 in a revenge game of some sorts because last season the Seahawks did beat the Lions in Detroit right around the beginning of the season. But Jared Goff was perfect last night. He literally did not throw an incompletion. And he even caught a touchdown pass. He even talked about, hey, Boogie said, talk about Buddy who got trucked. Oh my goodness. Mr. Witherspoon is who, and Aaron, yeah, I know you fighting the cold. Bring your cold having ass on here and take your punishment like a man. Devin Witherspoon got trucked by David Montgomery. My boy, I could show you better than I could tell you. But I'm going to be honest with you. The Detroit Lions, when I'm looking at teams in the NFC right now, and I'm truly not being prisoner of the moment. When I look at the most complete team, particularly from an offensive standpoint, that would happen to be Detroit. And I'll explain that in a minute. I'm gonna give Aaron his wish. I'm gonna show this because I did turn this into a short. Last night. Check this out, Tony.
Protected, another short one and bouncing off the tackle.
Oh shit! Oh wow!
What a catch and run!
Oh man!
Just a thing of beauty and strength by David Montgomery.
Oh yeah, that was tough.
Flags on the play.
That was tough.
Man, that was impressive. It was impressive. Devin Witherspoon is the one who
He got
put a big time hit on him. As you would expect, 21, you're going to see him come to the picture there, but absorb the punishment more than anything that happened to Montgomery. And then it's Devin Witherspoon who's bounced off 5 different people, and he's over there at the very end on the off, protected, another
Is where a boy becomes a man.
Oh Lord! I don't think I don't think that was that impressive because it seems like he ran his ass right up underneath him, and he just wasn't ready.
Brick wall when he got hit.
Yeah, basically more so than he got struck. He ran up to him, and like it's like his cleats got stuck in the ground, and
he lowered his shoulder and he laid that nigga down. I thought this was fun to watch. Okay. Hey, that wasn't Philly special. Maybe that was Detroit deep dish. I don't know. Hey man, the Lions are a fun team to watch, man. And when it comes to offense, there's not a team in the NFC that's more complete. That two-headed monster on running back is the best that I can think of in the NFC. And remember how for the last 3 years I was saying how the Cincinnati Bengals had the best set of skill position players, the best combination of skill position players?
Yeah.
That belongs to the Detroit Lions now. Because you think about Montgomery and Gibbs, then the wide receiver, St. Brown, who's a top 10 wide receiver. Jameson Williams is a home run. Jameson Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs are a home run hit waiting to happen. And then you have Laporta, who is just in the second season, but is a top 5, maybe top 3 tight end already. And you just signed Tim Patrick. I'm so happy that Tim Patrick, that they got him off of waivers because I didn't think the Broncos should have cut him. Now their defense gave up a lot of yards last night, but they still have game records. Aiden Hutchinson is a game record. Brian Branch is a game record. So it's hard for me to think right now. I know the Vikings are undefeated, but when I'm talking about complete team as far as offense goes, because the Vikings in the second half, whether you take your foot off the gas or not, you got exposed to some degree. I think Detroit has to me right now, looks like the most complete team in the NFC. What up, Keys?
Yo, what's good? I can chop it up for like 15 minutes, bro.
All right. Well, you heard what I was saying about the Lions. Keys, what do you think about Detroit last night?
That was impressive. I mean, Jared Goff, 18 for 18. Offense looking like one of the best in the league.
Caught the touchdown pass.
That defense is very shaky. Terrion Arnold couldn't stop holding. So he's not looking really good. But, I mean, it sounded like you were saying they're the best team in the NFC. I
said most complete team. I believe the most complete team, particularly offensively.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I mean, Jared Goff doing this thing. We expect them to be one of the best in the NFC anyways. So I didn't feel like Seattle was real to begin with because somebody was saying they had one of the best defenses so far. And I'm like, they ain't played nobody yet. But, yeah, Jared Goff doing Jared Goff things, That's what's up.
What do you think, Tony, about my comment as far as Detroit being the most complete team in the NFC?
I think it remains to be seen. I mean, they got names. Okay. They got some names. That was a good win last night. Goff went perfect on technicality, really, because he had the incompletion, but it was a penalty.
Yeah, I did the one in the end zone. Yeah.
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 So it
Hey,
is what it is. But that's I mean, they're a good team. Like in terms of complete teams, they, like you said, they gave up a lot of points. So in the big picture, there are other teams in the league that, as complete as they are on that offensive side, there are other teams in the NFC that can score with them. So unless Aiden Hutchinson, unless he goes stop the entire, their entire offense from scoring.
Branch didn't play last night. He'll be back.
I get that, but that's two guys.
Too.
That's two guys, and Seattle did move the ball. So I mean, there's teams that can score with them.
Yeah.
So that's my takeaway on that.
I believe they're going to be as battle tested as a team in the NFC as it gets, because what we found out thus far, at least to this point, that NFC North, it looks like it's the best division in the NFC. When you got the Vikings, who's undefeated, you got the Packers, who a lot of people called them to go to the Super Bowl. The Bears, Caleb Williams is playing like a rookie, but the Bears are still 2-2. Be that as it may, the Chicago Bears are still 2-2. There's no team with a losing record in that division. And the Lions sit here at 3-1. So that's going to be a tough division. Now, if you look at Detroit's schedule as well, their schedule is brutal. They have a bye week, then they come play Dallas, which I'm not trying to be funny. I think they're going to win that game. Coming off of a bye week helps. Then they're at Minnesota. So they're at Dallas, at Minnesota, home to Tennessee, then at Green Bay, then at Houston. That is that next 5 weeks is as tough as it gets. They won the division, so they have a first place schedule. So it is as tough as it gets. But I believe that as of right now, they look like, to me, the most complete team in the NFC, particularly from an offensive standpoint. What up, Sean?
What's good with you?
Just going over this Lions-Seahawks game. What'd you think about it?
It's gonna be a good game. The Lions really ain't been playing like the Lions of old, but I mean, they still a good team. Seattle's been on fire for
no, I'm talking about they played last night, bro. I'm talking about the game last night. The Lions beat them 42-29.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I can't do two things at once.
I wanted to let them keep going.
I forgot the game was on that.
This is one reason why I say on offense. The Lions scored 42 points and they only had the ball for 25 minutes. Seattle controlled the time of possession, but gave up 42 points. There was no defensive touchdowns. There was no scooping scores or nothing like that. The Lions just moved the ball as much as they wanted to, as quick as they wanted to. And, Seattle was undefeated coming in. A lot of people don't believe in Seattle. Like, I'm interested because of the way the 49ers have looked the first quarter of the season. Can Seattle actually steal that division? Because I think the Rams are in trouble, and the Cardinals, I thought the Cardinals would be a tough out, but I had no expectations of them. But, Geno Smith had almost 400 yards passing. Again, you could not stop that Detroit offense for love nor money. So now, Keith, what did you think of Miami last night?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even watched that game, bro.
That's the universal statement, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie. I thought Tyler Huntley was gonna be better than that, but yeah, there's not much to say from that game. Oh, I got a question because I didn't watch that game. I heard somebody say that Will Levis got hurt. Did he get hurt or did he get benched?
No, he got hurt.
Oh, he got hurt. Okay, that might be better for them.
That's even more embarrassing. That's right. You really lost to Mason Rudolph.
Oh.
Tua is coming back.
Tua is coming back, but me and Tony was talking about this before y'all got on. The Dolphins are horrible without him. Exactly. They're terrible. That's why I was saying I would see what's going on. In regards to Bryce Young, Aaron just said it was the worst performance I've seen in my life. I couldn't sleep because I felt that ish. That's a bit extreme, but okay. I remember one game in 07 when Tom Brady and Randy Moss put like up 50 on you in like the first half. But I digress. I understand you ain't had no expectations then, but this like the Dolphins are horrible. Sean, what do you think of Miami without Tua?
I mean, it says a lot about Tua that you think that anybody can do whatever they do with those weapons that they have, as far as with Tyreek and with Waddle on the end and being able to, put up a whole lot of offense. Tua, I don't even think Tua should be considering even coming back to play football with all the concussions.
I said that to Tony. I said
going forward.
Hold up, Sean, you're in the Matrix right now. Or maybe that's just on my end. But I said this to Tony right before you came in, Keith. I said that if Tua get one more concussion, I think that's it for him. What do y'all think?
He should be thinking about that right now.
I mean, I hope it. I mean, damn. I don't want to say inevitable. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen again. But
yeah,
the chances are really high for him.
Are super high, especially when he gets them so often.
Yeah. All right. Well, now, let me veer over to because Sean, I've heard your take about the Philadelphia Eagles. Keith, what do you think about what's going on with
team? We look like how we did last year, bro. Literally the same thing. There's so much turmoil in that locker room, and I don't know what the hell going on with Devin White. Why are we not playing him? I don't know why we not getting Isaiah Rodgers those snaps. What the fuck is Bryce Huff doing? And why the fuck is Darius Slay on Michael Parsons' fucking podcast?
Yeah, what's that about?
What the fuck are we doing, bro? Look, this is the same bullshit last year, and I don't want to hear that. Oh, we're gonna be better after the bye week because
no, we not.
I don't believe it.
No, he not.
Still saying he doesn't have our guys prepared. Like we were supposed to have a better defense with Vic Fangio, and this looking like the same as that team we had last year, bro. And I just gotta realize we're a talented team, and Howie Roseman is doing as much as he can to give us the players on each end, but it's always come back to coaching. And if it's Sirianni, we're not gonna have a good outlook. And I just gotta realize that we're not ready, bro. If we got Sirianni.
Can I say something? And I want to know what you guys think about this. While Howie Roseman is doing a great job giving you guys the talent, he will not allow Sirianni to choose his coaching staff. Do you think does that play a factor?
What do you mean? The boy chose his coaching staff last year.
Oh,
Brian Johnson and them boys. He chose his coaching staff when he first got there, and them boys got picked apart and went somewhere else. Okay. So I mean, they tried to keep it in house with Brian Johnson. They tried to keep Jalen happy, and then also with the fucking defensive coordinator they got. But the thing about that is that Nick Sirianni is not a good coach, bro. Like. It's obvious that them offensive coordinators from last year, because the thing about it is that when he gave up play calling, our offensive coordinator took over. Shane Steichen took over. Our offense started to flourish. Nick Sirianni is not a good coach, bro. He's a motivator, and
he ain't even that.
That's what I'm saying. But he ain't even motivating the team, so he ain't even doing that.
Yeah, Dan Campbell's a motivator. Dan Campbell's not an X's and O's guy. He's a dude that you just run through a fucking wall through.
Man, Dan Campbell been on the field, nigga. That nigga hasn't.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen when Detroit after this season, because Lord knows if the Lions win the Super Bowl, everybody going to be throwing all type of money at Ben Johnson. I'll be interested to see what happens with that in 2025. But I just wanted your opinion on it. Just curious.
There's just too many questions and not enough answers for me, bro.
And you can't even blame Nick.
We're a bad team. We're a bad team. If Sirianni is coaching us, we're a bad team.
So what'd you say? So y'all saying that Washington is going to win the division?
I'm saying they're playing really. They're looking really good right now. And
it's possible, nigga.
We know the history of the NFC East. There's never a back-to-back every year. So I wouldn't be shocked if it's Washington. Jaden Daniels looking like
That's real
one
shit.
of the guys.
There hasn't been a back-to-back NFC East Division champion in 20 years, and y'all looking suspect. The Cowboys looking suspect, and the Giants
looking like the Giants.
Hey, enough said. You
Man,
know,
it's so disappointing, bro. We got so much talent, at least on the offensive side, that we should be able to sustain stuff, and serviceable people on the defensive side that I just don't get. Them niggas can't tackle, bro. I ain't never seen motherfuckers that just can't tackle. That shit's ridiculous, bro.
But why is Fangio playing our guys 10 yards back?
That's the thing about it.
Press these niggas. Like, what we doing? It's simple football.
Bring, but don't break.
You do not have your two top receivers. Run the fucking ball. You have
yes.
30 touches. Like, it's simple. And Nick Sirianni, bro. I'm fed up with him, bro. I'm fed up with him, bro.
I can't wait for him to go, bro. Like, to be honest with you.
And I keep hearing Bill Belichick. The reason
I don't want that nigga neither.
I don't want him because he's gonna want too much control. I don't want
that nigga because he gonna want goddamn Josh McDaniels and Matt Patricia, nigga. I don't want them niggas neither.
Yeah, I don't want Patricia.
Didn't y'all have Matt Patricia? Didn't y'all have Matt Patricia?
Yeah, we already have. Yeah, I don't want that nigga back neither.
Bro, you just raise my blood pressure raising.
Sorry, sir. Hey, man, look, maybe you'll bring back Dougie P because he about to get fired from Jacksonville.
No, we don't want that nigga neither. I don't know what the fuck he doing over there.
The problem is y'all ain't gonna run the ball. So you can say run the ball, but Kellen Moore don't run the ball. I told y'all that. When he first came there.
Nah, they ain't got shit to do with him. Nick Sirianni don't run the motherfucking ball, nigga.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's the head coach. So I mean, if you got to take over play calling duties and say run the fucking ball. But you know, there's that. But on the other side of the ball, they used to getting pressure with their front four. And that's no longer the case because you get pressure with maybe 1-2. It's really just Carter and Brandon Graham on that line. And the linebacker, yeah, you got some names back there, but, you know, Nakobe Dean is still trying to figure out, you know, whatever. And so that middle of the field is always open.
But why you ain't playing Devin White?
And then when you get into that secondary, you're right. Them dudes don't tackle. They're there to make a play, but I mean, they're there to make a play on the ball, but they're not tacklers.
They need to put Devin White in.
The nigga went low on Baker Mayfield as a safety.
What are you talking about?
On the goal line on 4th and 1, bro. That should tell you everything you need to know.
God, damn, bro. This
ain't got truck. That's craziness.
Yeah,
bro. I can't even blame Howie because I feel like he's doing everything possible. Like, I wasn't mad. We was really excited about Bryce Huff going into the season.
Boy, do you miss Hassan Reddick? Do you miss Hassan Reddick?
Yes.
Yeah, we can't even get him back.
No. Only way you can get you can get him back if he was released.
But
yeah, he got to get cut.
Gonna release that nigga. Ain't no way.
Can't get him back for 2 years.
Ain't no way they releasing that boy.
Yeah.
They gonna make his ass sit and wait.
Well, he got 2 more games that he can sit and wait. Yeah. Otherwise, he gonna end up costing himself his whole 2024 salary.
That nigga probably don't care, bro.
He probably don't. But how dumb is that? Like, how dumb is that? Let me get that generational wealth. Let me wear your jersey and get that generational wealth for you. Then how about that?
He could have went the Matthew Judon route.
You willing to give him $900,000 a game?
Not me, nigga. I need 900,000 right now, nigga.
I'm willing to give up 900,000 so I can get 1.3 mil a game.
I wouldn't give up $900 a game, let alone 900,000.
You can just do it, bro.
Yeah, but you know what though? I think when it comes to them kind of thing, it shows like one, the dudes love of the game, but also it shows their intelligence and because you got Jamar Chase and he show up and he play. He still need that contract. Now, make no mistake. He still but he's gonna show up and play because he's getting paid to show up and play. That's kind of bullshit with Reddick.
That boy over
Let the
there ain't worried about it. That boy,
agent do agent things, but you show up and play.
that boy Japan goddamn cosplaying, boy. He ain't worried about that.
Because I mean, if you think about it, if you show up and play and you show out, you do your damn job. They have no choice. Like either they gonna pay you next off season or somebody else will. But you giving up almost $1 million on principle, really.
Well, I'm glad that Hassan Reddick won't at the last game the Jets played, because Bo Nix might have got him. I don't know. I mean, he might have got Bo Nix.
Then you're gonna say he's gonna say some old dumbass shit. I'm open to potentially going back to Philly. Nigga, if it was that, you would have took the money they offered you. You'd have played out the contract that you had.
Yeah, he should have just played out. But niggas was getting paid. You know how it is when everybody else getting paid and you feel like you the best, bro. You want to get paid like. You can't blame that man, dog.
That's the problem. These contracts, most of them need to be locked in. They're getting all the guaranteed money and stuff up front. And I get the injury aspect of why that would be necessary, but a lot of these contracts there should be wording. You can't renegotiate until
your contract is over with.
Well, maybe in the last year. I would say if it's a 4-year, year 3, you can start, talking. But no, man. These dudes want to start talking because the nigga got what was it that who was it? Remember we were on the podcast and I told you the one wide receiver said all I want is what, 1 penny more than the next nigga.
Yeah, that was that Ayuk?
No, that was Justin Jefferson.
Oh yeah,
Justin Jefferson. That's what I'm talking about in terms of Reddick. Yeah, you doing what you doing and this, that, and that, but you got paid. You got paid to do that. Yeah, you may have had a good season, but that's one season. What, they supposed to renegotiate your contract because you led the league in sacks?
Keith, I know you about to stroll. I wish you could stay a little longer because I really want to talk about this trade with the Knicks and the Timberwolves, but I know you got to go handle your business. Just keep listening.
I'm trying to come back in about like 30.
Yeah, just keep listening. Keep listening.
All right, for sure. All right, y'all.
All right, bro.
Bye-bye.
Well, let me change sports subjects real quick. There was a big trade in the NBA. Karl Anthony Towns for Julius Randle. Karl Anthony Towns is going to the New York Knicks. For Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo, and a future 2025 draft pick. Compare and contrast the two principles of the trade. Cat and Julius Randle, both drafted in 2014, both perennial all-stars. So you're not getting, neither team is getting younger. Neither team is getting smaller. Well, I guess the Timberwolves will be getting a little smaller. Julius is 6'10", and Cat is 6'11", and a wider body. I like this team for both trades, but the reason why I like it specifically for the Knicks is that, Karl Anthony Towns, if you look at their style of play, you can give Karl Anthony Towns the ball, but he's a way better spot-up shooter. Now you can have Brunson. You can have Brunson penetrate pause. You have Brunson break down and he can find Cat, for that spot-up 3. And they both average around 23 points a game. The question I have with Cat is how tough. Will he be tough enough for New York? Because of time. But now there's familiarity because he played under Tibbs. He played under Tibbs for a couple of years with the Timberwolves when Tibbs was coaching the Timberwolves. So he knows how Tibbs coaches his team. But I like the move for the Knicks. To me, the Knicks are a solid player in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks this offseason, all they've done is re-sign OG Anunoby, trade for Mikal Bridges, and get Karl Anthony Towns. They have had an A++ offseason. How is Randle going to work with Minnesota? You give another playmaker to go along with Anthony Edwards. And Randle won't clog up the lane so much defensively, which would give Gobert more room to work. And DiVincenzo is a good scorer off the bench. Give me a kiss, baby. Mwah. I love you. Tony, I know you said it didn't move the needle much for you, but
it ain't moved the needle. I think Minnesota won the trade by a dime. By a dime. That's about it. I mean, they already, they had what they had, and the problem with Cat was the problem with Cat. And so That may be the problem in New York, may not be the problem in New York, but you're right. It gives another score to an already potent offense. Somebody that's not going to stand there in the lane and be in Gobert's way, and DiVincenzo, he's a little fire plug dude. So that's the one. Actually, I looked at that and was like, you gonna trade away a fan favorite? The dude was a fan favorite.
I was surprised they traded him because I looked, like I said, the two principals of the trade, me and Cat and Julius Randle, they have pretty much the same statistics. So I thought you could have just did a swap for swap. I don't even know why you need it. And Minnesota wanted to unload that contract too. They wanted to unload that contract at Cat. I thought you could have just I would have just did a straight up trade. I would have just did a straight up swap. This player for that player. Because again, you're getting the same age, same statistics, pretty much, different styles of play. Like I said, Julius Randle, he needs the ball more, where Cat can spot up. I mean, Cat can play outside, he can play inside. That's why I like the trade a little better for the Knicks. But I would
and to be fair, not that I'm necessarily, because I guess it'd be the Knicks and the Celtics, but you don't know how the matchup was going to fall. And do you really think Cat was needed against Embiid? No.
I was going to say, I'm not discounting the Philadelphia 76ers or the Milwaukee Bucks at all.
Against Giannis? No.
Yeah, at all. Well, see, he could take Giannis out the lane, though. He could take Giannis out the post. He could take Embiid out the post.
You can't take him out the post if he's sitting on the fucking bench in foul trouble.
Who can? But see, the thing is, when Mitchell Robinson comes back, then Cat can slide down to that 4 spot. He would still have to deal with Giannis, but he wouldn't have to deal with Embiid. And really, and to be honest with you, if Cat is at the 5, his man would be Lopez. His man wouldn't be Giannis.
Well, yeah.
And Lopez at this point in his career, all he does is stand in the corner. And Tibbs was the coach of your team for a long time. Tibbs is a master at defense, but we'll see. It is interesting to see. It's definitely interesting to see. I was surprised at the trade. Matter of fact, I announced the trade on Friday because it came to my phone immediately while I was doing the podcast on Friday. And I was, it was 2 big names. But then, when I looked, I did pay pretty much a tail of the tape of the trade. And I was like, okay, well, you're pretty much getting the same statistics, but just a different style of play. Which one works better? I mean, I never had a problem with Randle in New York. I thought he was he was one of the people that's, most responsible for the Knicks turnaround as a franchise. But what that is clearly letting you know that that's Brunson's team, period. And they want him to be the main playmaker. I like them getting Cam Payne to come back him up, though, off the bench. Cameron Payne. I do like that. Training camp has started. They've already did their interviews with LeBron and Bronny. I just want that man to retire.
He's the Tom Brady of basketball.
Man, this man sitting there saying, I still got a lot in the tank. That's what the Olympics showed me. I still got a lot. I'm like, God. Like, ugh.
And they ain't gonna ever leave, bro. That's what he's saying.
Well, as long
as he's gonna go till he's 45.
Okay. And as long as he stay there, because see, this is my thing with LeBron. And Sean, let me know what you think about this. Yes, LeBron is still a great individual player, but he doesn't have the same impact in the game. That's not even close. He doesn't have the same impact on the game that he used to, even just 7-8 years ago. So while you may average 25, 26 points a game, yeah, that looks great. 40 years old, year 22, that looks awesome. But the impact you're having on the game, I remember Marcus used to tell me all the time when he was in Miami, you got to you have to prepare for the LeBron effect on the game. That effect ain't there no more. It ain't. And the Lakers are going to be, and I'm a diehard Lakers fan. It doesn't bring me joy to say this, even though I'm not a LeBron fan, but the Lakers are going to be a 6 seed, 7 seed again. And It's not because LeBron still can't play, but he can't do as much and he doesn't have the same impact on the game. You have another top 10 player on your team, Anthony Davis, who actually was reliable last year. So, Sean, what do you think about the expectations of LeBron? I'm not even thinking about Bronny because Bronny shouldn't even be in the fucking NBA. Okay. I'm being honest. What is your expectation for LeBron and the Lakers this year?
The same as last year, mid of the pack team that can still pull in a crowd, but Anthony Davis ain't going. Sometimes he just don't show the fuck up. I mean, for him to be considered the top 10, Anthony Davis doesn't show up. So I mean, nobody unless the role players in the background people step up. I mean, I don't see them beating nobody ahead of them than they did last year. I don't see them beating the Nuggets. I don't see them beating the Timberwolves. I don't see them keeping up with people because LeBron doesn't have that impact like he do. Sometimes that shit look like it been hurting him to lift off the fucking ground and shit like that. I don't know what he's talking about. He got all this energy in him for, but don't nobody really want to play with him. So I mean, it ain't they can really bring people around him that's really trying to do something because everybody know that when you go to LeBron, it's his team, his way of the highway, and motherfuckers ain't trying to have that shit, man. They trying to hoop and do what they do too. So I mean, as long as LeBron is there, man, they just gonna be mid.
Yeah, niggas don't want to come play with LeBron no more because they know they saw after the way they did Russell Westbrook. You know, if you play with LeBron and you don't win, it's always gonna be your fault. It ain't gonna be LeBron's fault. It's always gonna be your fault. Tony, what you got to say about that?
Well, I mean, I can tell you, y'all said it. You just didn't say the two words that matter the most, and what the problem is with Lakers. By the way, he did y'all a favor by taking these little short contracts because you know you can move on.
Yeah, he did.
But the reality is, both him and Anthony Davis are box scores. They're worried about. LeBron is worried about still trying to chase down statistics of people that's long since left the game.
I said that.
And there's that. And Anthony Davis, to some degree, always was a box scorer. So at the end of the day, that does not lend to team cohesion and team flow. That's why no one wants to play with LeBron, or they don't say that about Anthony Davis, but some of them may feel the same if they play in the 4 or 5 position. They don't want to be anywhere near that dude, but yeah, because he's about getting his numbers. And so yeah, you could be a 20-point scorer and go to the Lakers, and I promise you'll be lucky if you score 13. Your average will dip to 13.
I mean, well, didn't DeRozan want to come to us, or he said no to us?
No, he said no.
Yeah, he said no. That's right. Yeah, DeRozan is smooth 24 a game. No, but you niggas saw the way the Lakers did Russell Westbrook. They blamed everything on Russell Westbrook. But as soon as Russ go to the Clippers, he looked like Russell Westbrook again.
Yeah, don't nobody want to play with LeBron, bro. That nigga toxic.
You said it. Both y'all said it. He box scores. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, that nigga will fill up his box score and throw his team under the bus. I did what I came out and I played hard tonight. My teammates, I don't know what they was doing. They was doing. they was in the locker room with baby oil. Yeah, I mean, but everyone sees, if you watch the game, you see, nigga, you hog the ball so you can get that 30 points and 11 rebounds and not because it looks impressive in the box score. Now you're gonna come out and dog your teammates because they didn't put up enough shots. Guess where the ball was?
The only person you ain't gonna throw under the bus is his son now. That's it.
Shit. Coach call a fucking take you out of the game. You want to take the ball and go home.
That nigga better not even see the court, bro.
Yeah.
They better it better be a game that they got smoked or getting smoked, which is more likely. And then they can go ahead and put his ass in the game and let him get some reps. That's about it.
Speaking of which, there's a video that I saw today in regards to what keeps LeBron well. This is crazy. This is gonna trip y'all out. I just want y'all to listen to this. I know don't everybody
Dragon's blood.
No, Just listen to this. Listen to what happened.
Banned off Twitter now. Damn. So LeBron is the king of getting motherfuckers banned off Twitter. That was my first post, by the way. I got immediately blocked on Twitter. So I'm blocked on Twitter for saying I want to interview Chael Sonnen. Y'all niggas just proving me right. So let's see. Let's try to listen to what happened. They took the interview down off Swish Culture. So that interview where all I said was LeBron don't have the mid-range game as Kobe Bryant and MJ. If you're gonna have this GOAT debate, I was in the locker room with both of these individuals. So when it comes to LeBron, Kobe, and MJ, the mid-range give them two the nod to me. That's all I said. No disrespect to this man. He's still a great player. He's leading scorer in the league. I mean, the leading point getter in the league. That's it. That's all I said. Chael Sonnen said this man got the same drug guy, and he's on EPOs and not one lawsuit yet. I wonder why that is.
You follow what he's saying?
On enhancement?
Yeah.
He's saying he on
It's a guy that came out on the interview that said him and LeBron got the same drug guy.
I wouldn't doubt it. He probably ain't even touching him because it's LeBron.
And that is the same shit that Lance Armstrong said. But what Kwame is saying is that the dude who said it, LeBron ain't say nothing to him. But Kwame Brown reached out to the guy that made that comment and asked if he wanted to do an interview and just wanted to ask him why he made that comment. And he got blocked on Twitter. And because he was having a GOAT, he got banned from Twitter. Excuse me. He got banned from Twitter because I guess it was a GOAT debate discussion. And, as Kwame just said, he puts Jordan and Kobe ahead of LeBron because of their individual skill set. Tony, what do you think about that?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them actually were. So I ain't gonna pick on just LeBron with that one.
I meant more or less of what he meant as far as the GOAT debate.
Well, you already know where I stand. I literally responded to somebody's dumbass post talking about Jordan couldn't go left, and then all I did in response was download a picture, 3 pictures of Jordan's shot selections, made shots from the 96, 97 season. It was like 3 seasons, and them dots was all over the place. They were all. It looked like he literally hit from everywhere on the floor, and then it was some dots outside the 3-point range. But inside that 3-point range, it was everywhere. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about?
Who the fuck said Jordan couldn't go left?
He couldn't go left. Like, are you serious?
All right.
But I don't get into that GOAT debate. You know where I stand on that. Jordan is Jordan. Kobe copied Jordan, so he's going to be in the conversation as being one of the greatest players. I don't think he surpassed Jordan by imitating Jordan. And then the next dude, and I don't even think really I could say Jordan is the GOAT, because to me, I could make the same argument. I love Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So I could make that argument, and the same argument I'd make for Jordan, I could make for Kareem, and maybe even make a stronger one for Kareem. I
would put Kareem ahead of LeBron, no question.
They 1A and 1B, and then it's everybody else. But the question is, who is everybody else, and where does LeBron fit in? There's so many dudes out there that I think statistically LeBron is box score. Yes, he's a great player. He's one of the greatest to ever play the game. But is he the GOAT? Fuck no. And somebody, it was a TikTok. No, it was on Facebook, one of Facebook Shorts, and they had Steph Curry. It was Steph Curry, Jordan, Magic Johnson, LeBron and Kevin Durant. And they said 10 seconds left in a game, and this is for your fucking life. Who you want taking that shot? And nobody picked LeBron. Nobody.
Sure, was Kobe in there instead of Magic?
Yeah, you're right. It was Kobe. You're right. It was Kobe.
That one. Yeah.
It was Kobe. And I knew it was a Laker. And so, yeah, it was Kobe. And nobody said LeBron. Like, it was either Kobe, Jordan, or Curry. I don't know. You could dismiss Kevin Durant in that, but it was either one of those 3. And mostly it was Jordan or Curry.
I would pick Durant. I would pick Durant over Curry as far as last second shot, because Curry actually don't make a lot of last second shots. But that's for a debate for another time. Let me finish this.
But it was for the right. It was the reason why. It wasn't about who actually took the shot, because the people, half of the people chimed in and said who he was going to take the shot or put the team in the best position to make the shot.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That I'm blocked. I'm banned. I don't know. I'm about to post what they just said. My account has been locked. I'm hating. How am I hating? Because I said, first of all, when guys say stupidity like this, Danny, you got to take your panties off and put on some boxers. I'm not hating on anybody. I am a professional, a former professional basketball player. I gave a professional basketball critique, in my opinion. I seen Kobe and MJ do these moves, game speed in practice. Those fadeaways, all that shit, game speed in practice. Mid-range was on fleek. That is not hating to say that they do it better. That's not hating. So stop it. What is hating is what Chael Sonnen said. If I had a pecking order of things that would make me mad, somebody saying that I don't have a mid-range game and somebody saying that my whole career is a cheat, I think I'll take this guy up here. I think I would take that motherfucker down, Russian sick with his ass. I think I would take him down first. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. That's just me personally. You're going to have to come over to my Machiavelli the Don. I'm over on YouTube. You have to come to my YouTube page. I'm just going to let y'all know on Instagram that I was blocked on Twitter for reaching out to Chael Sonnen and asking for an interview with Chael Sonnen. That got me blocked. I don't know how. That's my first tweet on X. Fight the block? I don't even know how to fight the block, considering the fact that was my first post outside of just posting up my YouTube video. But all I do know is a conversation ain't free no more, boy. You get blocked for talking about these elitist people. But Chael Sonnen ain't blocked. Let's hear what Chael Sonnen said. For the people on Instagram, I want y'all to hear what Chael Sonnen said. This should have got Chael Sonnen sued. I'm sorry. When he said this part, at first he said LeBron was on EPOs. Then this gentleman asked him specifically, is there any validity to what you're saying? He says, yes, we have the same drug guy. I don't understand how, maybe this is white privilege, how he gets away with this, and you fans are not mad. Maybe this is white privilege, and maybe this is what it looks like. Maybe white privilege is when that woman that's on Twitter, what's her name, Isabella, put LeBron James in a miniskirt. No, none of y'all are mad. It don't make sense. Y'all fans should be pissed off. They put y'all mans in them, y'all king, in a miniskirt, a maid outfit. How the fuck is a king in a maid outfit and y'all ain't mad and take that down? Y'all take a Swiss culture interview down, but y'all let this white woman put LeBron James, the black king, in a maid outfit, in a peasant outfit. Nobody got mad. Chael Sonnen, a white guy, said LeBron James is on EPOs and they have the same drug guy. And ain't none of y'all mad? Y'all are a joke. Always attack black.
Is there validity to your story with is there validity to your story with the same drug dealer? Is that actually accurate? Straight up. Specific, yeah. But it's a wonderful drug. See, this is guys, it's good. It's a legal medicine. That's one of the things. It's a legal medicine. Now, you can ban it in sports and there's different rules, but I'm sharing with you, like this is what Lance Armstrong did. When he finally clean, it was something called EPO. Mm-hmm. And in the world of performance enhancing drugs, in my experience, EPO is king, and it is king by 8. I would pass up 5 other stuff just to have that, but it's very, very difficult to get. It's very expensive. We happen to have the same guy. I didn't say that to out him and or embarrass him. This wasn't like a dry snitch. I'm sharing that if you want to get a basketball, you want to make it to 38, you want to be the MVP of the league, you can't just go do certain things. There's a little bit more to it. Me share with you what that is. I mean, I have the same problem with The Rock. Every time around.
That's the second time he said it. They emphatically said this man is on drugs. None of y'all LeBron fans mad.
And he was coming to UFC fights and he wasn't doing autographs. It was just one of these things that rubbed me the wrong way. And he and I have one thing in common. We use the same drug dealer to buy our EPO.
Kwame Brown knows better than that.
What'd you say?
We use the same drug dealer to buy our EPO.
What did you say, Chael Sonnen?
We use the same drug dealer to buy our EPO.
Kwame Brown know better than that, though.
Is saying the king is on EPOs. Kwame can say that another black man, or that the other 2 black men had better mid-range game. I'm not talking against the black community because the other 2 black men that I'm bigging up, they're black. So I ain't talking against the black community. So whatever stupid shit that the white people put in your little robot ass back, he talking about black. Kobe was black, MJ is black. I just happen to have a difference of opinion. They had a better mid-range. What this white man is saying, not that his color matter, but, we pro-black, right? Black power. Why is this white man getting away with saying that LeBron James, the king, is on drugs?
The king.
I'm not sure he is getting away with it because Kwame, you're not in his DN, so you don't know what people text
And I'm
message
blocked.
him. You're blocked, so you don't know what people said in terms of that. But I think the backlash. I don't know what that has to do with whether Jordan and Kobe had a better mid-range game than LeBron. But in terms of Chaos on it, the fact of the matter is, our history is the pale faces. They'll come out and say all kinds of outlandish shit, about us, and so we are on some level, I guess, desensitized, and it's unsurprising. But if a LeBron brand a fan heard that and say, yeah, that's bullshit, you are putting it kind of in an echo chamber, and that's why you're getting that backlash, Kwame, because you're echoing the sentiment. You're not questioning the validity of the claim, you're echoing the sentiment potentially. And so I think that's why people clapping at him. I'm sure there are some that would take the time out the send a message to the originator, but they likely got blocked too, or whatever. But I just think that the echo chamber thing is the problem.
They not like us.
You can't do too many echo chambers when it comes to white people talking negatively about black people.
Oh.
You're black. You can't do too many echo chambers of that. Because you always got to question it. You always got to question the motivation of why that white face is saying what they're saying, and their word is not gospel. So we know, from our history here, not to trust them. But if you're echo chambering it as if you trust what he said, then you are right in line with him. And to be black, that is the sin.
Ain't no party like the Diddy party.
So you might be right. Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Since he said that, what is LeBron great at? See, that's the thing. You talk about mid-range. What is he? 6'9", what is he? 270?
Something like that. Passing,
right. And
passer.
you have no post game. To speak of.
I just said a great passer.
And Kobe was a better face-up, better shooter.
No question.
So what are you exactly great at, LeBron?
Oh Lord. Be careful. I don't want you blocked.
I'm just saying a facet of his game that you look at and say, that's a LeBron move. That's something that no one else could do, or that he's great at that.
Careful. I don't want you blocked, man. I care about you, bro.
Because Jordan, I guess, went through two phases. He was great early in career, great in driving to the basket. I mean, nobody was more athletic in getting to that rim than him. And then the latter half of his year, you'd have to say that post game, fade away, all of that stuff, mid game,
the mid range game, yeah,
the mid range, right. And I think Kobe kind of went through that same evolution.
He went through the exact same evolution, particularly after his ACL tour. I mean, after his Achilles popped.
But he would have developed that even without that.
He already had it,
right?
But before I get to this whole Pete Rose thing, I want to get your picks, Tony. I know you want to watch this debate.
I'm about to watch this debate and eat these grits.
Yeah, I want to get my.
You sound like a true Negrosaurus saying that.
I'll be that. Hey. When I came on, I said John Amos. I forgot both John Ashton, and we just saw him. He didn't look healthy in Beverly Hills Cop.
I said that before I brought you on. John Ashton, who played Sergeant.
And my man Whistler, Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, we done lost a bunch of celebs over.
This is all in this week.
Yeah, we done lost a bunch of celebs in the last.
Well, we about to talk about Pete Rose.
I am about to talk about Pete Rose, but I'm about to shit on baseball talking about that. But I want to get y'all picks first because I'm going to go in on base. Baseball is so full of shit as I'm watching the playoffs right now. They still full of shit. All right, Tony, week 5. Well, first of all, let me talk about the prediction league for a quick second. Calvin won. You and Calvin won the week.
Yay.
You and Calvin won the week at 11. Let's see. Let me get the rest of the score total. Let's see.
I would have won the week. The goddamn Seahawks.
Yeah, you and Calvin won the week at 11. David and Aaron had 10. Shante had 10 as well. I had 9. Marcus had 9. Keith had 9. Monte had 9. Sean and Eddie had 8. Lex and Smoke had 7. Devon and Rob played the Macaroni Tony of the week with just 6. I don't know what it is with me in these 1 o'clock games. I fucking suck so far this season on the 1 o'clock games. Nigga. I be dead ass wrong with these one. It'd be the 4 o'clock games of Sunday and Monday night when I be kind of getting back in it because Sean, you was 2 ahead of me, but I got my Sunday night and 2 Monday night games right. You got your Sunday night and 2 Monday night games wrong because you picked Buffalo to beat Baltimore.
I sure did. Everybody I pick lose, nigga. It don't even fucking matter, bro.
So anyway, let's get to it. Tony, Thursday night, first place on the line in the NFC South. Tampa Bay at ATL. Shouty. Who you got?
I'm gonna take Baker.
Tampa Baker.
Until Atlanta put his string it together, they still on paper.
Okay. Sunday morning here game. They are playing this game in London, 9:30 Sunday morning. That's free publicity, NFL Network. New York Jets at the Minnesota Vikings. Well, New York Jets versus the Minnesota Vikings. Who you got?
That's the Sam Darnold Bowl.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it?
You know what? I'm gonna stick with the Vikings.
Okay. All right. Now to 1 o'clock games where I have struggled mightily. Carolina at Chicago.
Bears.
Good game here. A must win for both teams. Baltimore at Cincinnati.
Baltimore.
Okay. Miami at New England.
Hey,
you funny. You funny, bro.
Hold up. Let me see if I got a quarter real quick.
Oh, shit. Hey, you stupid, bro.
Oh, man. You know what? Give me the Patriots, man. Give me the Patriots.
It's at New England, too, so okay.
Yeah, give me the Patriots.
Oh, this would be interesting, too. Cleveland at Washington.
Sad as they say, I Washington will probably keep it rolling. Yeah, because I don't Deshaun Watson. Let's see spread baby oil all over that field or something.
Oh Jesus! What is the Lord? The fucking obsession now with the fucking baby oil.
Baby shit.
All right, well, I'll tell you what.
That's gonna be the new currency, boy. When everything collapses, that's gonna be niggas gonna be trading baby oil. Did you tell me you at least looked at the one Facebook reel I sent where it was like the clip from Boys in the Hood, but they had Diddy and Diddy pulled up his shirt and had the baby oil, which I want.
I saw it. Yeah. I tell you what, if Deshaun Watson loses this game, it's gonna be 3 new allegations on him by the next Monday. Hey, Cleveland gonna try to do everything to get out that contract. Indianapolis versus Jacksonville. Oh God,
bruh. Yeah, I mean, Colts. Play your contract, Mr. Lawrence. Otherwise, I'm picking the Colts.
Yeah. Oh, another good game. Buffalo at Houston, the Stephon Diggs Bowl.
I think the Bills rebound.
Okay. The Raiders at the Broncos. Y'all see my defense, right, motherfucker? Yeah, y'all see my defense.
They're at the Broncos. I'll take y'all in that game.
All right. Don't start picking us now, nigga. No,
I'm only picking you because you're home.
That's why I'm gonna pick us to lose, because we ain't home. Okay, anyway. Arizona at San Francisco.
49ers.
Yeah. Green Bay at the Rams.
After what I just saw with the Rams, yeah, I take the Packers.
The Giants at the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Dallas at Pittsburgh.
I gotta take my team, bro.
No, you don't.
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough one. Hey, look.
You don't have
Hey,
to.
no, I do. I have to.
No, you're being loyal. It's not even a discipline thing. You're thinking with your heart, not with your and not. With
No. I'm just. Hey, look. You know, I'm taking my team.
Okay. Yeah, you're voting with your heart. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. New Orleans at Kansas City.
Whew. How these KC games been
New
close.
Orleans has come back to earth.
But KC due for a L. But I'm gonna take the Chiefs nonetheless. It ain't gonna happen this week.
You hear all these trade talks, niggas trying to say they should try to trade for Tyreek Hill, or Devontae Adams just came out today and requested for a trade.
I told you that already. I told you that a week ago.
Yeah, I mean, but then they win. But so that usually quiets it down for a second.
That didn't win with him.
Here Amari Cooper's name is in the mix. Kansas City's not gonna get none of them. If I could, the most realistic one I could see, they were talking about Hopkins, Tyreek, Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper. The one that's most realistic to me would be Amari Cooper, because for one, the Raiders are not sending the Chiefs Devontae Adams.
They be stupid.
I heard T. Higgins. You're not sending the Bengals ain't sending T. Higgins to the Chiefs.
Well, there's a bigger thing at play in terms of that. Anyway, Amari Cooper's on the last year's contract. Devontae Adams got this year and then 2 more years, and they like
that's why I'm
30 something million each one of them years.
That's why I'm saying I could see, Cleveland possibly, because this season is almost about to go down the toilet. I could see them maybe unloading Amari Cooper. I could see that happening. But the only person right now who is not going to be back for Kansas City when it matters most is Rice. You're getting Hollywood Brown back. You're getting Edwards-Helaire back. You're going to get Pacheco back. So, and they won the Super Bowl last year without a big name nigga outside of Travis Kelce. They still got that defense. So that's just block filling talk. But anyway, Tony has Tampa Bay, Minnesota, Chicago, Baltimore, New England, Washington, the Colts, Buffalo, Denver, San Francisco, Green Bay, Seattle, Dallas, and Kansas City. Is that right, sir?
That is correct.
Okay, Sean, brother Sean. Judah up, my nigga. Judah up, my nigga. Yawning ass nigga. Wake the fuck up.
I'm tired, nigga. Got a headache and a half, nigga.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Take some Theraflu. Man up, nigga. I'm just playing.
I'm a man up, all right.
Tampa Bay at Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Going ATL, shout it. The Jets at the Vikings.
Vikings.
Okay. Well, the Jets and the Vikings in London. I'm sorry. It's not at Minnesota. It's in London. But okay. Carolina at Chicago.
Carolina. Just playing. Chicago.
Okay. You want to say the Panthers been playing good since they got Andy Dalton in that bitch.
Oh, fuck them.
Baltimore at Cincinnati.
Baltimore.
Okay. Miami at New England.
No.
You need that quarter? Need that quarter? I got you.
Let me go New England.
Okay. What the fuckle? Okay. You saying New England. All right. Cleveland at Washington.
Washington.
I know that I hurt you to say that.
No, I don't. I ain't care about them niggas.
No, I know. Because they're going to end up winning their fucking division.
That's all right. They ain't winning no Super Bowl. That's all I care about.
Not yet. Indianapolis and Jacksonville.
Indy.
Okay. I want to pick Jacksonville so bad, but it's like
They suck.
Yeah, they do. Because it's like Anthony. If you take Anthony Richardson out, you're getting a better thrower of the football with Flacco. Why the fuck didn't Cleveland keep Flacco? My God.
I don't know, bro.
Anyway, Buffalo at Houston.
Buffalo.
Okay. Vegas at Denver.
Denver.
Y'all get the fuck off the bandwagon, bro. Get off.
First of all, it ain't on the bandwagon. It's just the Raiders is a hot mess right now.
Arizona at San Francisco.
San Fernando.
Okay. The Packers at the Rams.
Packers.
Giants at the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Dallas at Pittsburgh.
My heart want to go to Steelers, but my head saying Pittsburgh because Dallas because everybody I pick lose.
You talking?
But
you talking with the head in your pants, nigga.
Let me get Pittsburgh.
New Orleans at Kansas City.
Let me get New Orleans.
Okay. All right. So Sean has ATL shouted. Minnesota, Chicago, Baltimore, New England, Washington, Indianapolis, Buffalo, Denver, San Francisco, Green Bay, Seattle, Pittsburgh, and New Orleans. Is that correct?
That be correct, man.
Keith, welcome back, Cut.
Yo.
Ready to get your picks cut?
Let's do it.
All right. Speak up a little bit. You sound a little muffled. Tampa
I'm
Bay.
I'm on the way home. My phone. I'm trying to think.
Okay. Tampa Bay at Atlanta.
Tampa.
All right. The Jets versus the Vikings in London.
Jets.
Okay. Carolina at Chicago. He gonna pick Carolina.
Carolina at Chicago.
Damn.
I'm gonna give it to Chicago.
Oh, he's saying that just because I said he was gonna pick Carolina, nigga. I ain't dumb.
Hell yeah, I heard you.
Baltimore at Cincinnati.
I'm gonna go Cincy. I think they gonna go on a little run. You know how they do.
Okay. Miami at New England.
Damn, I want to go Miami, but they're looking so bad. I'm gonna give it to New England. Damn, I don't want to pick New England, but I'm gonna go with New England.
Cleveland at Washington.
I'm at Washington. Deshaun gotta win again eventually, right?
No.
Never.
I'm
gonna go Cleveland. Fuck it.
Okay. You gonna go with Cleveland? All right. I like your cojones, son. Pause. No, I don't. Indianapolis at Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. They
Buffalo
gotta win
at Houston,
right? Buffalo at Houston.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good game. I'm gonna give it to Buffalo.
Okay. Vegas at Denver.
At Denver.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Vegas.
I was going to say, your black ass ain't allowed to pick Denver. The way you tried to shit on my team at the beginning of the season, don't pick us now, nigga.
I gave y'all 5 wins. So.
We gonna give you the middle finger. Okay. Arizona at San Francisco.
San Fran.
Okay. Green Bay at the Rams.
Green Bay.
The Giants at the Seahawks.
Giants.
Okay. Dallas at
Pittsburgh.
Huh?
They at the 12. They at Seattle, right?
Yeah, they at Seattle.
Oh shit! Nah, I'm gonna go Seattle. My fault.
Okay. All right. Dallas at Pittsburgh.
Dallas.
All right. New Orleans at Kansas City.
I want to go New Orleans, but I'm gonna go Kansas City.
Okay, Keys picks Tampa Bay, the Jets, Chicago, Cincinnati, New England, Cleveland, Jacksonville, Buffalo, Raiders, 49ers, Green Bay, Seattle, Dallas, and Kansas City. Is that correct?
Yeah. The real winner is me because I ain't got to worry about them fucking Eagles this week.
All right. I'm going to make my picks now. Tampa Bay and Atlanta. Trying to gain some ground. You know, I need to gain some ground. I'm 7 behind Aaron. So I'm going to go with Atlanta. Because this looked like the type of game that Tampa Bay should win, but I could see Atlanta winning it just to make this division race more interesting. The Jets versus the Vikings. You know, I think the Jets, the logic would say the Vikings, but I'm going to pick the Jets just because niggas been shitting on them for losing to us. And it's a neutral field game. It's seen as a Vikings home game, but it's a neutral field game. I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers. Carolina, Chicago. I can't do that. I'm a motherfucker.
Oh, pick Carolina. Andy Dalton.
No, I'm going with DJ Moore revenge game. I'm going to pick Chicago. Baltimore at Cincinnati. I'm going with Cincinnati. I'm going to go with Cincinnati because, I pick Baltimore all the time. You know, they've been 500. I don't know why I'm going with Cincinnati. This is a gut feel. I'm just going with Cincinnati. I don't know. Now watch Baltimore beat the shit out of them.
Let's just be crazy.
Huh?
That's what you're saying. Let's just be crazy. I don't know why I'm going with Cincinnati.
Yeah, let's just be crazy. Like I'm going with. Well, I know why I'm going with New England because Miami fucking sucked without Tua. Cleveland and Washington. I'm going with Washington, which means by next Monday there will be 3 new allegations against Deshaun Watson for shit that happened back in 2020. Indianapolis with Jacksonville. Keith, I'm gonna go with your method of thinking. You know, eventually Jacksonville is gonna win, right? Right? You know, a division opponent, right? Right?
Joe Flacco winning, he's gonna throw a couple of picks.
Yeah, but he's gonna throw some dimes too. Trevor Lawrence gonna throw a couple picks too.
You know it.
Waste of money.
Let's see. Buffalo and Houston. I'm going Houston, goddammit, because Josh Allen was talking shit about Stephon Diggs a week ago. And I think they're going to rally around Stephon Diggs and they're going to win that fucking game. And watch Diggs get 2 touchdowns.
You know it.
Vegas at the Broncos. And my Broncos ain't giving up a touchdown in the last 2 games, nigga. We've only given up 1 touchdown in the last 3 games, nigga. But for whatever reason, I've been picking us to lose, and it's been working for us. So I'm going to stick with that trend. So I'm going with the Raiders. And we don't win at home for some reason. Remember, Mile High used to be a fucking house of horrors for everybody. That myth has kind of floated out the window. We play better on the road now, nigga. So, yeah. I'm going with the Raiders. It's been working for us, Denver. You know I love you. We're going to win, but I'm picking y'all to lose if you follow me. All right. Arizona and San Francisco, I'm going with the 49ers. Green Bay and the Rams, I'm going with the Packers. I think the Rams, now that's a team that might start unloading niggas.
The Rams?
Yeah. The Giants and the Seahawks, I think this is going to be a better game than people give credit to.
Hell yeah.
I do. I think the Giants are going to. But see, if Neighbors don't play, he had a concussion, right?
Yeah. I think he's going to play, though.
Oh, well, yeah, their game was Thursday, so he had the extra 3 days. Because that motherfucker, the truth, bro. I tell you right now, if it come down between – look, the Giants that made the mistake already picking Daniel Jones over Saquon. They ain't going to pick Daniel Jones over Neighbors. But I'm going to go with Seattle. Dallas versus Pittsburgh, bruh. Pittsburgh going to run the ball down Dallas' fucking throat. And the Steelers are coming off of a loss too. And the Cowboys is a rivalry game no matter when they play. I'm going with the Mike Tomlin special. And Justin Fields impressed me more in that loss because he proved that he could bring a team back when they trailing. New Orleans and Kansas City, I want to go with New Orleans. I do. I really do. I mean, they are due. Kansas City is due for an L, but I hope I'm wrong on this one. I'm going to pick the Chiefs. So, here's what it is. Okay. Now, if you guys want to stick around for why I'm about to get mad, I'm about to get serious and mad, y'all are more than welcome. If not, I understand.
Y'all already talked about the Randall trade.
We did. I'll come back to that in a second. So just stick with
I'm
me.
on my boy. I'm about to take my out of bed.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. I hope you feel better, bro.
All right, bro. All right, y'all.
All
right, bro. Okay. Pete Rose just passed yesterday. Keith, I know you're not into the baseball, but I'm gonna say this.
He never got into the Hall of Fame, right?
To the what? Right. He never got into the Hall of Fame. He was banned, lifetime ban from baseball in 1989 for betting on games when he was the manager of the Cincinnati Reds. Never bet that his team would lose, so that's not giving the implication that they were throwing games. He just bet on his team to win, which was a no-no. But they gave him a lifetime ban. That was 35 motherfucking years ago. Now, here's my issue with Major League Baseball. Hold on, let me get myself ready. Let me fix me. I need me some soda. I need me some ginger ale. Hold up. Let me get myself together. Because baseball continues to piss me off. Okay. And Keith, just to let you know, just a side note, I used to be just as dedicated to watching baseball as I am to football. I used to be just as dedicated. I was dedicated to football, baseball, and basketball for a very long time. A very long time. Okay.
Not so much baseball now.
No, really not. I mean, I'm gonna tell you why. Like, I watch baseball when it's the playoffs. Like, it's the playoffs now, so I do have it on. But if you told me to name the best players or any statistics or anything like that, I couldn't tell you. Only thing I know is the Yankees better win, and Shohei Ohtani is a bad motherfucker.
The baddest.
Shohei Ohtani may be the greatest player ever. But speaking of which, Pete Rose, by statistics, is the greatest player ever. 23-year career, all-time hits leader, all-time leader in at-bats. He's number one in a lot of major categories. Okay, he made the mistake, got banned from baseball. But here's where baseball is too hypocritical for me. They never put him in the Hall of Fame, but you got his bat, you got his glove, got his cleats, still making money off of him. Pete Rose, when Pete Rose's son played his first Major League Baseball game, he wasn't allowed to buy a ticket to get into the stadium. Baseball
was that deep?
That deep. Lifetime ban, my boy. This is the same Major League Baseball that will not put Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Roger Clemens, and other players in the Hall of Fame for their use of steroids, performance-enhancing drugs. This is the same Major League Baseball that caught the Houston Astros in 2017 dead to rights, cold busted for cheating to win a World Series and didn't pretty much and let them keep the title. This is why I don't fuck with baseball no more. Because all I ever hear people talk about with baseball, well, the integrity of the game, and I've been saying this for years on the show, baseball has no integrity. Baseball has no integrity. It is the most full of shit major brands professional sport in this country because of everything that I just named. You banned Pete Rose for life. Yet you did not strip a team of who cheated, who used an electronic system to cheat to win a championship. And you just let that go. But you banned Pete Rose for life. You won't put Barry Bonds, who in my book is the greatest player ever, in the Hall of Fame because you said he used steroids, even though it was never proven that he actually used steroids, even though everybody, that motherfucker used steroids. But when baseball was flat on its back, 30 years ago, after the 94 strike, two things brought baseball back to relevancy: the Cal Ripken consecutive game streak and the home run chase between Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa in 1998. And were they juicing? Yup. You think baseball didn't know they were juicing? Shit. Baseball knew they was juicing, but they didn't care because they were back in the front seat of the sports world. They were making billions and billions of dollars off of these home runs being knocked all over the park. But when Jose Canseco blew the whistle, baseball wanted to claim probable deniability. Baseball is a fucking joke. Baseball is the most hypocritical fucking joke of a sport I have ever seen. And I used to be dedicated to that shit. Mainly because I know that was my dad's, I believe that was my dad's favorite sport. He loved his football, he loved his basketball, but he ain't loved nothing like he loved them goddamn New York Yankees. So I kept up with a lot of that stuff for him. I would be the nigga coming to school talking shit about baseball, and Sean would be looking at me like, yeah, okay. All right. I would come to school. You see Jeter? You see them? You see the Yankees? Ah! They were like, okay. And baseball is just fucking full of shit, bro. Yeah. I knew they were full of shit with the steroid shit because baseball knew about it. They turned a blind eye until the whistle got blown. But when them fucking Houston Astros, when it was brought to light that they cheated, literally, and everybody, the whole organization was complicit. This was not one player or one manager going rogue. This was a group effort. And they got caught dead to rights cheating. Actual electronic system set up to cheat the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers to win a World Series. And baseball let that, and when they found that shit out 2 years later in 2019, they let that shit ride. But then want to talk about the integrity of the game. Fuck you. The commissioner's a fucking clown. The league is a fucking clown. That's when I said, I'm done with baseball. I said, I watched the playoffs, but I'm fucking done with it. Because you talk about the integrity of the game, and there's no integrity in Major League Baseball. It's just what it is. None. That's why baseball has dropped damn near into the toilet seat. Remember, there was a time, even in the 90s, where baseball was neck and neck. Even in the early 2000s, baseball was neck and neck with the NFL and the NBA. Baseball has taken such a dip, and they fucking deserve it. The one thing I will say positive about baseball, ain't no salary cap. So if anybody say, I want to grow up to be a baseball player, I will encourage you. Get paid, young niggas, get paid. But the sport, as an organization,
I'm gonna chop it up with you later, bro.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro.
I'm gonna chop it up. All right, bro.
All right, bro. This is kind of what I wanted to end on because, again, when I think about that with Major League Baseball and Pete Rose, who I guarantee baseball has been trashed over the last almost 48 hours. Because everybody who's anybody has trashed Major League Baseball for not putting that man into the Hall of Fame. I'm talking about Pete Rose, the baseball player. I'm not talking about Pete Rose, the person, because I have a different opinion of Pete Rose, the person, but the man just passed. A rest in peace. But baseball is an organization, record label, and a motherfucking crew fucking suck. They're a joke. They are an absolute joke. So, Pete Rose, and I guarantee you, Pete Rose will probably be put in the Hall of Fame. And then baseball will be trashed even more because they'll be like, well, why do you go wait till somebody dies to honor them, to give them their flowers? You can't write the history of baseball without Pete Rose. His statistics are the best ever. Had the most gangster-ass nickname for a player, Charlie Hustle. E40 did an album named Charlie Hustle. To me, baseball will always be clowns for not putting him in the Hall of Fame, for not putting the players did steroids, whatever. I mean, that was an individual perk. Putting you in using steroids didn't guarantee you a World Series. Should they have done? I mean, if it was fighting, if it was boxing or football or something like that, yeah, I'd be up in arms about it. But the thing about it is baseball knew. They knew. The front office knew. The commissioner knew. Bud Selig knew that they were juicing. He was too busy counting them dollars. He didn't care. Just don't get caught. He's like, I don't care, but if you get caught, I don't know shit. But to not put Bonds and Clemens and all and McGuire in the Hall of Fame, fuck out of here. And baseball is clown shit for it, but you allow the Houston Astros to keep their tainted, cheated title. Really? I may fall back in the baseball line if they take away that 2017 title, which they're not going to do. So fuck baseball. As a sports fan, yes, I watch the playoffs. But when it comes to the integrity of baseball, fuck baseball. Fuck baseball with baby oil all over it. Hashtag all Diddy, nigga. Anyway, I know there are a lot of people that's probably watching the presidential debate. I'm about to make me something to eat and take my black ass to sleep. So anyway, it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. Don't forget, join me on Friday. I want to say Friday at 9:30. Depending on that, if the season finale of Power is longer than that, then I might have to make another 10 o'clock cameo. I'm just saying. Because this is the final episode and I got to see how this is going to end up. But anyway, it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. I love you guys. Peace. I will see y'all on Friday.